We live in a world obsessed with the idea of friendship and loyalty, but here's the hard truth. No one is your real friend. Stop expecting people to give you what they're not built to provide. Loyalty is not free, it's not automatic, and it's not guaranteed. Most people are only loyal until it costs them something. When the storm hits, you'll see how quickly smiles vanish and promises dissolve. This speech isn't about bitterness, it's about clarity. Stop chasing illusions. Stop expecting loyalty. Stand on your own strength, and you'll never be broken by betrayal again. To one, loyalty is conditional. People love to talk about loyalty like it's a sacred promise, but let's be real, loyalty is conditional. Most people are loyal only as long as it doesn't cost them anything. They're there when times are good, when laughter is easy, when being around you elevates them. But the second, loyalty, requires sacrifice. When they have to choose between your well-being and their comfort, you'll see how fast it fades. The truth is, human nature bends towards self-preservation. People are not driven by loyalty, they're driven by fear, gain, and survival. Does that make them bad? No, it makes them human. The mistake is yours if you expect unwavering loyalty from people who were never tested. Don't fool yourself into believing loyalty is automatic. It isn't. It's situational. People are loyal while it's convenient. The moment it costs them reputation, money, or safety, that loyalty dissolves. If you understand this truth, betrayal won't break you. It will expose reality, and reality is better than illusion. Stop expecting people to be what they cannot be. Accept that loyalty is conditional, and you'll never be blindsided again. 2. Words mean nothing. Actions reveal truth. Everyone knows how to say the right things. I'll always be there for you. You can count on me. These words are easy, cheap, and free. But words mean nothing if they aren't backed by action. And actions don't show up when everything is easy. They show up when pressure hits. The real measure of loyalty is sacrifice. If someone claims to be your friend, ask yourself, have they ever sacrificed for you? Have they ever chosen to stand with you when it cost them something? If the answer is no, then you don't have loyalty, you have convenience. This is where most people get hurt. They confuse kind words with real commitment, but actions never lie. Words will flatter you. Actions will reveal you the truth. Watch how people behave when the storm hits, when siding with you could bring them consequences. That's when masks fall. That's when truth is revealed. Stop listening to what people say. Observe what they do. Trust actions, not promises. That simple shift will save you from disappointment, betrayal, and heartbreak, because loyalty isn't spoken, it's proven. 3. Stop expecting loyalty. Here's a harsh lesson. Nobody owes you loyalty, not your friends, not your colleagues, not even the people who call you family. The expectation of loyalty is the reason so many people live bitter and resentful. They thought someone should have been there, but when they weren't, the disappointment crushed them. Why? Because expectation is weakness. You hand over your emotional stability to others and get destroyed when they fail to meet your fantasy. That is a mistake. Loyalty is not a right, it's a privilege, and privileges are earned. The strongest mindset you can have is this: I don't expect anyone to be loyal to me. That doesn't mean you hate people. It means you stop putting unrealistic weight on relationships. When people prove loyalty, you value it. When they don't, you keep moving. Expect nothing, and you'll never be betrayed. Instead, you'll be surprised and grateful for the rare few who actually show up. Shift your expectations from others to yourself, because loyalty should never be demanded. It should be earned, tested, and proven. 4. Friends disappear. When it gets hard, it's easy to have friends. When life is good, everyone wants to share the spotlight, the celebrations, the victories. But when the lights go out, when failure hits, when you're down and broken, that's when the so-called friends start disappearing. When it gets hard, the numbers shrink. The people who called themselves family suddenly have excuses. The ones who said, "I got your back," vanish. Why? Because your struggle doesn't benefit them. Supporting you in hard times requires effort, sacrifice, and discomfort, and most people aren't willing to pay that price. Understand this pattern. Friendship during comfort is worthless. Real friendship reveals itself in adversity. When you're at your lowest, watch who's still there. That handful of people, if you're lucky enough to have them, are priceless. Everyone else was just along for the ride, so don't be surprised when people disappear in tough times. Expect it, welcome it. It's not a loss, it's exposure. Hard times don't destroy friendships, they reveal which ones were real and which ones were illusions. 5. Loyalty must be earned, not demanded. Loyalty is not a gift you receive just because you exist. It is not something you demand from people. It must be earned. And here's how you earn it: by being someone worth standing beside, and you test it by observing people under pressure. Too many people hand out trust like candy. They assume because someone is close, laughs with them, or says the right things they must be loyal. That's dangerous. Loyalty is proven only in fire. Test it. See how people react when loyalty comes at a cost. Do they stand firm, or do they run? You cannot demand loyalty. The moment you start demanding it, you've already lost power, because loyalty forced is not loyalty, it's fear. Real loyalty is a choice, and it is rare. The smart move is to stop giving people easy access to your trust. Watch their actions, not their words. Let them prove themselves. Those who stand with you when it costs them something, those are the few who have earned your loyalty in return. Everyone else, keep them at a distance. 6. Protect your energy. The most valuable resource you have isn't money, it's your energy, and nothing drains it faster than chasing loyalty from people who were never capable of giving it. You cannot force someone to be loyal. You cannot beg someone to stand with you, and every time you try, you give away your power. Protect your energy. Stop wasting it on proving your worth to people who don't care. Stop exhausting yourself trying to make fake friends act real. That's energy you could be using to grow, to build, to strengthen yourself. Not everyone deserves access to your mind, your heart, or your life. Set boundaries. Cut out the people who drain you, who disappear in tough times, who only show up when it benefits them. Protect your peace. When you stop chasing fake loyalty, you create space for the rare real connections to emerge, and you preserve your energy for what truly matters: yourself, your growth, and your mission. 7. Self-reliance is power. The most dangerous thing you can do is build your strength on other people's shoulders, because the second they step away, you collapse. That is weakness. True power comes from self-reliance. When you can stand alone, unshaken, without anyone holding you up, that's when you're untouchable. Stop waiting for people to save you. Stop waiting for friends to carry you. Nobody is coming, and if they do, it's a bonus, not a guarantee. Your foundation should be built on your own strength, your own mindset, your own discipline, because when life hits, and it will, you'll realize that even if everyone walks away, you can still stand tall. The most unbreakable people are the ones who don't need loyalty. They appreciate it, they value it, but they don't depend on it. That independence makes you powerful, because betrayal can't shake someone who already expected to stand alone. Self-reliance is freedom. Build yourself so strong that even if you're left alone in the fire, you don't burn, you rise.